What is up, guys? Welcome back to NieR Replicant, and you may have noticed the best boy from NieR Automata has returned, 9S. But actually, this is the protagonist in the 9S costume from one of the DLCs you can purchase same day. I think I don't know if it's free. It might have been free. I don't know. Either way, though, you get the outfit for 9S and 2B. So Kainé should look like 2B when we run out here, I believe. Or you can make her look like A2 as well, because there was type B and type A outfits for her. Yep. So she currently looks like 2B. We can try the A2 outfit as well, I think, next time. It's kind of cool though. We'll play around with this for like an episode or two or whatever, then go back to the normal outfits. It does still kind of look different, even on Kainé. Like the aesthetic is, I mean, it's very similar, I guess, but not exactly the same. Oh, I think her hair changes too. Does our hair change? No, our hair is the same, I think. No. Either way, let's go. Oh, I could have took the boar. I didn't see it over there though. Maybe it wasn't there. Oh, just for the record, we gave him, we turned that stuff in for the alcohol. Okay, we just want to go back and talk to Popola now. Cool. Didn't actually check that after I did it to see what we were supposed to do next. I assumed we were going to go talk to Popola, and that seems correct, so. Full speed ahead. All right, hopefully there's no more hoops to jump through to get this to happen. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. There might be like a delay or something, come back later or whatever. I'm actually not even sure what we're supposed to be doing right now. Yonah's still trying to learn how to cook. All right, let's do this.
Hey, Popola. The tavern's got your drink.
Oh, that's great. Let me get Devila and then we'll head on over.
Oh, all right, cool. Look at Pod. I believe whenever you put the costumes on, that actually makes Pod appear. Oh, okay, they do both sing together. We'll just sit here and vibe for a second. I don't, let's see.
Such an unusual sound. I feel like I could listen to this song forever.
I hear that. Funny how she can't sing it unless she has that crazy drink, huh?
I don't know where that song comes from, and yet somehow it feels oddly familiar. Oh, so beautiful. Reminds me of back when I was a lot younger, it does. Prettier, too.
Such an
Well, that was fun. Hopefully it won't be so long until the next time.
Nice. All right. So you get a unique song. You do that.
Heavens, what a thrill. I had no idea those two had that in them.
Me neither.
Was that it for in here? There's other stuff apparently. Hold on. What's going on here?
Hey, do you have time for a little side job?
I'll make the time. What's going on?
I was hoping you could go to the Eyrie and get an eagle egg for
Oh,
me.
we're good already. I almost sold that egg too.
It sounds as if someone is brewing up another batch of medicine for an ailing relation.
I sure am. You're pretty smart, Weissy.
Weiss?
The Eyrie is full of shades, so you're the only ones I can ask.
Come on, Weissy. Let's get moving.
Oh no. All right, I think I just turned it in.
I got your eagle egg.
Thank you. Give me a moment here.
Mixing.
And here we go. Could you bring this to my grandmother for me? She'll probably be near the fountain in front of the library.
All right.
Sure thing. I'll get it to her as soon as I can.
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first?
Yonah's gift.
Oh, hey, Yonah's looking for help. Better make it a top priority, mister. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
I mean, it's Yonah, right? Yeah. Okay, first medicine delivery, then we'll talk to Yonah, and then we'll probably find the Red X, which might be at our house anyway. It is anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Grandma's by the fountain, though, and also we have to keep an eye out for a weird-looking, a person wearing a weird-looking hat. Cannot forget that.
Ma'am, I've got more medicine for you.
Oh, what a nice young man you are. I've been just sick as a dog lately. Why, just this morning I woke up and found a giant.
Oh, okay. I'd better get going. You take care of yourself, all right?
You've been such a great help lately. Here's a little something for you.
2,000 gold. All right, let's go talk to Yonah. We'll throw a save in real quick, too.
Yonah,
Oh, hey,
how are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
I feel like we probably should chill with her for a little bit, being that she might die, so.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yonah, I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like, okay, if you say no, you can probably go do more side quests. That's probably what it is. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. 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 I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E? I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for, the key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them, damn it. I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yonah. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Oh, shit. All right, well, that's the next location we're going to, I'm guessing. The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Morning.
Morning, Yonah.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
That sounds a little familiar to our dream.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything.
I don't know. This is a little suspicious.
We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yonah.
Say, next time you go out, could you pick something up for me?
Sure, Yonah. What do you need?
A melon.
A melon?
A melon? You got it.
Don't forget the melon.
All right, that shouldn't be that hard to figure out. I'm assuming either the grocery store in the desert or seafront or here has a melon. So.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing.
Oh,
Don't
come
worry
on.
about
Tell him about it.
it. Come on. I need to go ask Popola something.
I feel like we should just quickly. I love getting sidetracked in this game. Let's just go run over here and see if there's a melon. If there's not a melon here, we'll hold off until we have to go back to either seafront or the desert or facade. All right, grocery store is right here. There's another side quest over here also.
We've got some new items in stock today.
Okay, so we're gonna have to search for this this melon then.
Which job should I give you first? Some guy in Seafront wants to become a big-time trader. Whatever works, I guess. He's waiting by the port over there. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
Nice. All right, that should be easy to do once we head back to Seafront, which this does give us an excuse to go look for the melon, but let's go talk to Popola. I'm assuming we're gonna get sent to the Forest of Myth next, wherever that's at. That's probably the other direction we haven't went yet. If I had to guess. Oh, the dog didn't like that apparently. He barked as soon as I swung the sword. All right, Popola, what's up?
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Okay. Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be dreamable to get your advice dream on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream, dream of dream, evil dream, empty dream, cursed dream, evil dream, words, dream, and dream of someone, dream. Holy hell, that was fun to read.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
All right, then. Okay, I suppose we can go take a run over there and see what's going on. I do. It's like so hard. I want to do the side quests like very badly, but I do want to kind of see what's happening. All right, let's do it. Actually, I don't know. How do you even get there? Oh, okay. Well, who killed the goat? Maybe the shades did? Or it's a sheep, I guess, not a goat. Oh, my bad. I killed that one. I'll take credit for that. Oh, you can drift the boar. Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that already. Oh, wait, no, stop. Woo! Okay. I did not want him to smack his head off that wall there. Hey, there's Pod. What's up, Pod? Are these just people just chilling in the forest? Are they people? Or are they made of stone? Or what's going on here?
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, I can agree with that statement.
You know,
Such
a
cheek.
little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Weiss.
Such cheek.
What's up, dude?
Beware.
There's something wrong with the mayor.
Beware. The words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Weiss's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Casval and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
Okay.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream has spread across the forests of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but therefore he could learn more. The disease took him as well. Oh, before he could learn more. Okay. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Casval's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
I like how he's responding to the narrator. The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Casval had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Casval and Weiss racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a
Oh,
narrator.
I love this. He's making fun of us.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Casval like a contagion. Wait, said Casfall suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing his startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... what the hell was it? A sheep! Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Casfall's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of paper from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval to Casfall. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head. His worn pencil stopped tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people who you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Casfall nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. We're still... Look, if we can be of any help, said Casfall, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The Grimoire looked from Casfall to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we just arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are their fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Casfall and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As Casfall slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Casfall's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now felt small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Casfall to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept in navigating the environment, Casfall snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Casfall leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out a volume that rattled his teeth. Casfall slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard, Weiss, what's going on? Casfall could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. Wait, how's Weiss's mouth moving? He's a book. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Casfall's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed his hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree. Shuck. I'm not making all the sound effects. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Caswell began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I'll leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? I mean, a secret makes sense, and so does a seesaw. Inwardly furious that Weiss left the task to him, Caswell sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Caswell like a ripping wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Oh, is it like a little text game? Is that what's happening right now? Pleased at passing the test, Caswell moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on the path, their journey had purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Caswell after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Caswell picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I entered through the window, but break no glass. When the night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it. Caswell grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I entered through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? I mean, it sounds like sunlight, right? Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey look, cried Caswell, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Caswell walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Caswell, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Caswell tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Caswell. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? A man, a demon, or an angel. 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. I don't know. A man! A man! The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. Why is it a man? I actually don't know. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Caswell. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Caswell watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Caswell and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Caswell's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Yeah, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Caswell withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream's seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Caswell filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Caswell cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Seize your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Caswell and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss. It is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Caswell shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did it. I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Caswell and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our missions harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. The legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as the sealed verse. Caswell and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Caswell mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left with them. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Caswell tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. I feel like it means something. Anyways, Caswell gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement, Weiss.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark Execution. That's the spike ability. Nice. Holy hell, guys.
Sealed verse. That didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
I don't know about being easy. I just read like a novel and a half worth of dialogue, so we'll call it fairly difficult. But anyways, I mean, that actually is going to be the whole episode, believe it or not. That was a good bit of reading, and that was a very interesting way to obtain a sealed verse. And I'm sure there's obviously something else going on here. Like that's a big tree. That's probably the divine tree they're talking about. I'm assuming we're gonna do more exploration here or come back here and talk to more people or something. But anyways, guys, for right now, this is NieR Replicant, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.